Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and friends from the media. Shantanu is a Wharton-based journalist with over 3 decades of experience in business, investigative journalism, and human interest stories. He was the one who scooped the billion-dollar gold scam in 2011, and in 2012 he followed it up with the airport scandal. He is the recipient of the Lardli Award, the Wash Award, and Ramnath Goenka Award for Excellence in Journalism. I would now request Shantanu to come here and introduce the book as well as the session.
Thank you, Manish. And to R.N. Bhaskar, my former editor, and Suhail Sheikh, a great news gatherer himself, and a great source for news in Delhi and any parts of the world. The Jignesh Shah story is very interesting because I belong to Delhi, I don't belong to Mumbai. The story unfolded in Mumbai. It continues to unfold. The man was seen as an ideal person to drive exchanges, and there is a significant number of people who feel he actually is accused. But then the story actually landed on my lap about 2 years ago while I was freelancing for a legal magazine, India Legal, that put this story on the cover. And I started investigating the NSCL payment scandal, and I went deeper into it. And I slowly realized that how systematically, one after another, institutions which were ideal examples of Make in India were slowly dismantled and given away at throwaway prices, only because no one wanted to take the bull by the horn. India has witnessed many scandals like these, and I'm reminded of especially the UTI problem. The government and SEBI handled it brilliantly. This is a problem where the traders went and confessed to the Futures Market Commission that they were holding the cash that was seen as missing. Why that cash has not come back, I have no idea. At least 2 courts have already said that the money trail doesn't lead to Jignesh Shah or any members of FTIL, which is a controlling body of NSCL, the National Spot Exchange. Now, where does it lead us? Does it lead us to the fact that we believe what the people who have lost money are saying, or do we believe what the courts are saying? The final arbitrator for this are the courts. They will take the final call. But somewhere, what is lost is something very interesting that India could have achieved. India has some global institutions and exchanges across the world. An ideal example of what the current government happily tells you that they want this to be called as Make in India. In battles like these, in scams or whatever payment scandal or payment crisis as it is called, like these, what is lost, in my opinion, is the investors' confidence, the entrepreneurs die, and India loses. Many people have told me that they feel that this is like a one-sided book. It only talks of Jignesh Shah's point of view. I have told them that any investigation, if it has to take 2 sides, the investigation dies. While working on the coal scam, if I would have gone and asked all those who were found guilty in that, they would have all denied the story. In the 2G scam, if people would have gone and asked corporates that what went wrong, they would have said there is a zero balance scam. I think any investigation has to be done independently. I would encourage you to read the book, buy copies which are lying here. I think it's a fascinating read because it unravels how institutions are built with so much of pain and how institutions are crushed and destroyed. In some ways, I have felt, and I've explained that in a chapter in the book, that Jignesh Shah was probably the iconic character of John Galt in Ayn Rand's Fountainhead. He was a challenger. Probably he took on a huge challenge. Probably that institution is built was seen as a challenge to those running the government. Was he squashed? Was he killed? Was he thrown out of the business because of that? I will not pass any value judgment. You need to be a challenger to throw back at the establishment, try and say that what you are doing is essentially to help the government. The government must listen to you. Successive government in this country have handled payment scandals like these. This one should have been handled better. And once you abruptly stopped market, the way it happened in this case, the entire thing came crashing down. There was no way the money could be recovered. As we speak now, the money is still not recovered except for a portion of it. Who lost? I think Brand India lost. I'm very happy to have Mr. R.N. Bhaskar, with whom I had some fond memories in Financial Express. I'm happy that Suhail is here. He's been a great, encouraging person. He's written the foreword. I will leave it here, but once again, I'll expect all of you to think what it means to haul over a person all over the coals, even when the evidences are not against him. You just can't do this. But these things happened, and Jignesh Shah almost lost his whole empire. This was a peculiar political and financial chakravyuh in which he got stuck. And now I encourage R.N. Bhaskar to come to the dais and speak about the book and why he thinks these type of scandals should be handled much better, much faster. Thank you indeed.